Okay, Bismillah. Welcome to another episode of the Trap Shake podcast. I've still not found a name for this. It's the Ramadan Reflection Project. The podcast is Trap Shake. Someone said the other day in the comments, they said, Trap Shake's memoirs. And I was like, that's pretty cool. Because I wanted the memoirs of a poet. But yeah, like I said, I'm still not sure. Again, as per usual, this podcast is sponsored by Human Appeal. If you click the link in the description below, you'll be able to donate to the people of Palestine. Or if you go over to the link in my bio on my Instagram page, you can donate there and support the people of Palestine as well. Again, Human Appeal doing some really great works. I've seen that they've recently started to do some campaigns. Inshallah, I'll be a part of those, and I'll get more into those when they're closer to the date. And there will be some really good, as well as this podcast is right now. Again, it's just it's in the internet space, and we're doing things online. We're talking and we're conversating, DMs, and this is very much a non-physical thing at the moment. However, recently myself and Human Appeal have been discussing obviously the probability of it going over into like a more physical relationship as well. That sounds weird, but in terms of like more opportunities for us to do things in the actual world, not just online, because of, again, we want to improve our lives. Philosophy and all these things are meant to be translated into the real world. They're not just meant to be for, like, there's a famous statement where it says, are you an armchair philosopher? And an armchair philosopher is someone who, like, they reads philosophy all day and they're like, oh, well, Nietzsche says this and Plato said this and Aristotle said this and then Imam Ghazali said this, but it's all of it just goes on in the mind. There's no actual action that they take to apply that knowledge. Funnily enough, in Arabic, I think it's ilm and amal, and the two words, I think obviously they sound the same, don't they? Ilm and amal, and they both have the same root letters in them. Ilm is knowledge, and I think amal is action. If I say it wrong, someone correct me in the description below. But ilm and amal, and because they both have the similar root letters, what they're trying to say is you need knowledge to take action, and you need action with the knowledge that you've learned as well. But if you act and you don't know, then you're kind of just you're kind of being a detriment to the people around you, because you're doing things which is again, it's good, like your heart's in the right place, but you don't have the right knowledge in what it is you're doing. Just like the person that knows what it is they're doing, but then they don't do it. So I think it's a very cool little what's the word? A cool little, not an analogy. What is it? I think this is like what interests me about the Arabic language, stuff like that, because there's a lot of things like that in the Arabic language where it's like, oh, this means this, and that's why those like words sound similar or whatever. So yes, that was I don't know Arabic. I just got taught that by someone, so don't think I'm talking like I'm some Arabic scholar. Yeah, no, I need to learn Arabic. Inshallah, this year it will start. Been thinking about moving to a different country, continuing this podcast in that country and learning Arabic, or I might just stay here and just get an Arabic teacher. To be honest, like, again, you don't need to move over to a different country. I just want to, because I don't know. UK is just like, I look out my window, it's just so grey and so depressing. Anyway, rolling over into what the actual episode is about, even though that was a cool little intro. Again, it's going to be a short one. Today's episode is about I made a story not maybe like a year ago or 2 years ago, and recently I've been going through it now as well. And you know how sometimes, like, let's say your life's going through like a difficult period, or not even a difficult period, maybe just a transitional period. You're going from one stage of your life to the next, and you're waiting to see what it is Allah has got planned for you. Or maybe something has happened to you negative, or perceived negative in your life, and you're trying to work out what it is you should do. Okay, this thing has happened to me. What is now the response? What do I do? And again, I just wanted to basically say, and this is a thought I've had to myself, which I'm applying right now, to be honest. Not right now, like in my life right now, which is the principle of not everything in your life deserves a reaction from you. And what I mean by that is sometimes like we feel like emotions of sadness, loneliness, grief, all these things, and it's a human thing for us to want to do something in order to combat it. People combat it in negative ways: alcohol, sex, drugs, to numb the pain or to get away from the pain. And then other people, again, which is fine, go the more spiritual route when they say, oh, I gotta start doing yoga, I gotta start going off into the mountains. And again, that's fine. But sometimes doing no action is also an action. A non-action is also a choice. And I think there's a Japanese philosophy called Wu Wei when they apply this as like the art of non-action. And it's like sometimes when you have these emotions and something happens in your life, you can just sit with it. You can sit with it, you can analyze it, and you can just be like, oh, wow, this happened, and you can just like dissect it and blah, blah. I think that what I'm saying is like everything in this life passes. It has its moment and then it's gone. Funnily enough, not love, pain, heartbreak, good things, like again you've just got like a really good feeling about I don't know, a job you've just got or whatever, like again, and it's good that you got it, but that feeling will eventually go, just like all the other feelings have eventually gone. Like I remember last year, let's think about last year. Remember last year and the great news you got last year. I know I got some great news last year, but we forgot about it now and we've moved on, and now we've got today's problems. Yesterday's blessings have distracted us. No, I was trying to make a quote on the spot that it. I tried to make a quote there, but it didn't work. I was like this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna say something really smart. Oh, what an idiot. I was about to say something, but there was a quote there. Don't let you know what? I'm gonna think about it and I'm gonna quote it on my Instagram. I was gonna say like something, no. Oh yeah, I could say today's problems have distracted us from yesterday's blessings. Oh, see, I knew there was a quote there. Oh, what an idiot. The ego is a very funny thing. But again, anyway. Right, chill out. You know, it's so funny when you put your ego on, like you put the spotlight on your ego. It's really funny. Oh, it's really funny what you do. Oh, it might not be funny to you because you're not in my head right now, so you don't know what it is. Okay, stop. Everyone calm down. Everyone calm down. This is a serious philosophical podcast. Oh, what a knob. Really wanted to sound intellectual and deep enough. Oh. Okay. Everyone calm down. Everyone's good. Anyway, back to my main point. Not everything in your life requires an action from you. That was the main point. Everything in your life does not require an action from you. You don't need to Oh, okay, I'm just going to try to. Don't need to shift gears back. No, but yeah, everything in your life doesn't require an action from you, and this even goes to like other people and external things. Let's say someone says something to you, and I've done this a lot recently. So people have said things that may have annoyed me. They might not have intended to annoy me with it. I don't think they did anyway. Punch them. I'm joking. No, but again, someone can say something that may annoy you, or something happens that may annoy you. And people think, oh, like, what are you going to do? Blah, blah, blah. Like, but doing nothing is an option. Like, the option of doing nothing, saying nothing. Which I'd actually argue in most scenarios, in most things, it's actually the wisest choice. Again, someone says something to you, and let's say you don't like it or whatever. And I feel like it's the silence that can kind of sometimes put people under pressure. Like if it's a human we're talking about, let's say someone said something or done something, and then you just kind of respond with silence and respond with like a non-action. I feel like Allah takes care of it for yourself, because then they're worrying like, oh, he didn't say X, Y, Z. Because when you say things, you kind of give up your position on what it is you think of it, or what you're going to do next, or whatever, or when you speak, it gives the insight of, like, when you talk, you're giving the other person an insight to how you're feeling, or etc. Where again, if there's no action, there's no words, and nothing been said, the other person is there like, oh, like they're in that. People, like, humans don't like to be in that state of like not knowing. That's like a big thing with humans. It's fear. They have a fear of the unknown. But then there's also the unknown of like, someone does something, someone says something, you don't actually do an action there, and then now they're left guessing, oh God, like, again, if anything, it forces them to self-reflect on what it is they said or did. And I've done it multiple times. I've even done it recently within like this past month. I don't know, I feel like it was the best outcome, because I wanted to do this, but me doing nothing actually got the intended, my originally intended outcome. But yeah, that kind of derailed from the point. But yeah, no, I'm just, the reason why I'm saying this piece of advice as well is because even me, the past few days, again, in and out of my little moods. But yeah, it was the thing of like, I was always, I feel like I'm on a lot of other people's time right now. Like, I've got something that I'm waiting for a response here, and then here I'm waiting for a response, and here I'm waiting for a response, and these things are genuinely out of my control as of right now. Eventually they'll come back into my thing, but until I get information from XYZ, I don't know what it is. I don't know. I can't take the next step yet. So then I was just thinking, I was like, oh, like, and then I was getting stressed out, and I was like, Allah, like, what is it that you want me to do again? Because I'm doing this and blah blah blah, and you see I'm trying and blah blah blah. I'm sorry I haven't prayed and whatever, all these things. And I was thinking like, oh, what is it that you want me to do a lot? But then I realized, I was just like, oh wait, maybe you just want me to like actually just do nothing. And when I mean do nothing, I mean be patient in it, like have sabr. And the thing is, like, I'm like, oh, maybe you just want me to wait until the cards or the chips, whatever they say, like they fall where they, what's the quote? Where the chips may land? Is it? Or okay, where the dust settles. So like, yeah, because right now everything's up in the air, and I'm just waiting for things to like land, and okay, cool. So now I know I can do this, and this is in the, do you know what I mean? And then I can make more decisions. But yeah, but because I obviously Allah puts things in your control, and you can control those things. But until those things come, and if you're in a situation where you are completely, you've done all you can do, and now you're waiting on the external, now you just have the principle where it's like, okay, cool, well, now I'm just going to patiently wait, and a beautiful patience as well, until, again, the kind of next chapter or next step reveals itself. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to stop it there, because I don't want episodes to go too long. I like the 14-minute mark. Yeah, so, again, make sure you donate in the link below. But again, I think people forget the state of Palestine. I think sometimes because it's not always in social media. Like right now, no one's talking about Palestine because there's no campaign as to like, oh, let's raise awareness for Palestine, but it's always pretty much is always in that state that when we see those things and the people treating the Palestinian people, that's like a constant theme of what they live over there. It doesn't go away just because, oh, Instagram's now worried about the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard the fiasco. Like, no, people in Palestine are still dying, and they're still, you know what I mean? This is a reality that's still going on. So again, with that in mind, I ask that you donate generously, as big or as small as you want, or you share this video or the link, or any videos on my Instagram, because they all have the link attached to them. And again, to encourage other people to donate. I know a lot of you have put the Instagram bio, the fundraiser, in your bio, and may Allah reward you all for that. But yeah, make sure that you donate. The next episode will be on Thursday. I'm trying to do it Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. Again, because it gives space between each episode, and yeah, just gives space between each episode. I think those are good days as well. I was gonna do Monday, Thursday, because those are like the 2 fasting days, but then I was like, oh no, because if I do one on Sunday, then it's Sunday, Monday. Anyway, I'll see you guys Thursday. Enjoy, keep me in your du'as, I'll keep you in mind. Assalamu alaikum. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe. Assalamu alaikum.